for still being concerned with the fate of the world.
I was thinking, Rost used to tell me stories about the Banuk and their shamans, and how they thread blue cables through their skin. Kind of like someone else we know, huh? So maybe the real reason you want me to stay clear of the Banuk is to stay clear of your past.
It's not the past that concerns me, Aloy. It's the future, or possible lack thereof. Which is why you should stop prattling and get back to what matters. But as usual, you'll do as you wish.
Touchy. This one's a new predator. I can see the heat coming off it. I can get out of this. This one's a new predator. I can see the heat coming off it. gonna come in handy. This one's a new predator. I can see the heat coming off it. Quick way down. I guess.
You sure you'll be warm enough up here, Nora?
I've worked up a sweat from the climb.
You made it to the cut, Outlander.
Not that you'll stay long.
Smoke rising from the mountain. And the village, too. What's it before.
How are we to trust the chieftain after so many... The smoke on the mountain is worse today. Bad omen for the ritual.
Must be something big going on.
Dead.
Most of the village is
At
moving
least
towards that
we still
smoke.
have Aratak to guide us.
Our shaman has abandoned us. Our chieftain has led our best to their deaths. Where should we find him now?
Get ready for a rare sight, Nora. Bergrind, purveyor of necessities. Most of the time, the Banuk burn their dead. But not today.
Because the bodies couldn't be recovered.
Aye, a nasty business. All their best warriors lost. So they're getting a different kind of send-off.
Grasp your grief, my hunters, and kill it! For our kin sees the fate all Banuk long for. Falling with their spears striking steel. Their struggle is over now. You have witnessed their spirits rise up into the blue sky and beyond to the blue light. But our struggle is only beginning. Soon, we will again take up the hunt against the daemon that frenzies the machines against us. And so I ask you, can you summon the courage of our fallen kin? Fight and die, as well as they did!
My courage! My spear!
Our blood is in your teeth, Aratak!
We are Banuk. Our enemies. Our prey.
The daemon. It frenzies the machines.
Machines that wiped out their best. And what do they want to do? Go back up there. Fools. A little advice. For free.
Aloy.
Aloy. I've been up here for 2 long winters, and I still can't make sense of the Banuk. Take this ruckus. It started with one of their shamans, Orea, spouting on about spirits and daemons up on Thunder's drum. So they march their Warwick up there, and half of them get slaughtered by machines. When Orea vanished, I thought the crazy might have gone with her, but no. Here's Big Aratak, gearing them up to do it all over again.
Have you ever heard of a man named Silence? Tall, deadly serious, cables in his skin? Like a shaman?
I've heard that name once or twice, but always whispered. Like some boogeyman the Banuk want to forget. I'm not sure what went down, but I got the impression he messed with the Conclave. Or they messed with him.
Conclave?
All the most important shamans gather in Banur from time to time to keep up with the latest mumbo-jumbo. No idea how they all fit into one tent without those crazy headdresses getting locked up on each other. Araya's been to that shindig, but when I asked her what it's like, she just gave me a dirty look. So if you want to know more, you'll have to find her and make her like you, I guess. Good luck.
What is it about the Banuk you can't make sense of?
Well, everything's a test to them. A hardship to endure. A challenge to survive.
Seems like they don't have much of a choice in a place like this.
Yeah. A land cold enough to crack teeth. Filled with wild animals. You think they'd accept a little reasonably priced aid. Well, believe me, I've tried to convince them. But a Banuk with nothing left to prove might just lie down and die.
And Aurea is the one who spoke about this daemon?
That's right. Told Aratak and the others that it lives up on Thunder's drum. And they believed him.
But you don't.
Look, I don't know what Aurea found up there. A shaman's not going to talk to an outlander. The machines in the cut are getting more vicious, that's a fact. It could be because of the daemon, or it could be because they all got indigestion, for all I know. But Aurea's not around to explain. She took off, and no one knows why.
Is Aratak a renowned warrior around here?
He's a Warwick chieftain. His voice carries a lot of respect. Not that you hear much of it. Man talks about as much as a dead fish. But when he and Aurea came to town with their Warwick, it drew more Banuk to this little burg than I'd ever seen. Know what else I saw, Aloy? My own little trade route, stretching all the way back to the claim. Then, he goes and leads them off to their death at the claws of angry machines. So much for my best customers.
What are these Wericks about, Bergrand? Some sort of tribe within the tribe?
Not like our clans back home. You don't get born into these things. They hold tryouts. Prove your best at something and you might get a place. Some Wericks come and go. Some last as long as metal. The whole Banuk territory, Banur, is just a bunch of the biggest, oldest Wericks.
I'm not sure if I'm less confused or more confused.
Well, here's the sure thing. Each Warwick has a chieftain and a shaman. They make the decisions. All well and good, except the chieftains are hard-headed, and the shamans have their heads in the clouds.
You said you've lived out here for 2 winters?
Aye. Back home, some fur traders told me about this steel forsaken. We were barely scraping by until this... A great prophet is coming, they said. Honest mistake. Not that we could get through. We could really put this place on the map.
We?
Me. Her mother wanted me to show her a trade. Say, when you need a break from this...
Women?
No. Look for her at Long Notch, the easternmost Banuk camp.
I want to know more about this
It's crazy.
Or there's something to it.
Then, she was last seen headed for the mountains they called... I've heard only the shamans. But I do know where you could find her apprentice.
Rumors?
Not the good kind. Sudden attacks in the snow. Strange...
Well, now I'm definitely interested.
Don't mention it.
I wonder if
Humans
Aratak
face
could tell me
stronger
more about
machines.
Rhea or
We'll
Thunderstone.
have to become better hunters.
Might be worth a shot.
deep din, silenced by rising waters.
You seem sad, stranger. I heard you mention a flood?
Yes, a sudden deluge, without rain or melt to... I'm Lelai, the drummer of Deep Din.
Deep Din.
A hollow, carved out by the old ones. A chamber, a basin, and I'd explain it by playing for you if I could.
So Deep Din...
Yes. Pipes that carry a perfect... During the war, my father played the pipes to rally the Banuk. I'm the drummer now. But our battles are few and far between. Of course, if the waters don't recede.
So the water...
One day, there was no rain.
A flood without rain.
Just north... Look all you like. But I don't see what good it'll do. The flood... Flood saw to that.
I do not want to hear this talk from you again. Doubt is heavier than a week's snow.
Forgive me, my chieftain.
But this will not be an attempt at...
My chieftain.
Good. Outlander.
There are other Weraks in Song's Edge too?
Yes. The village has its own life for all Banuk. After the war ended, it sprang up from what was once a campsite. Quick as the bloom. Perhaps it will last.
Aurea knows about this.
She does certainly not an out.
This Damon.
If you are hardy enough, you can venture out. It has changed the machines.
But what is it?
A matter for the
Did your Werak come from...
No, we rallied most of our hunters from across, but I was born here. Instead, a few of my old warriors remain.
You're set on going...
I put my...
Even with the risks?
The risk of what? It would be a worse fate.
Well, I guess that's it.
Good.
Right.
Strange images, odd stories. Why can't you...
Okay. I want to learn more about how this Damon affects the machines. I've got to find a way. To do
Outlander,
that, I need to
wait,
talk to her
wait a
apprentice, who followed the river north.
That weapon of yours, Outlander, that spear. I can see the blue light upon it.
This?
Ah.
No.
A tinker does not understand the spark, but it could be improved upon, modified. Far north of here, there is a cave. Find a bird that hasn't been stripped by shaman. That's all I can tell.
Get a rail from some metal birds in a cave. Zap.
Stick together. Well, don't you seem fresh-faced and ready for anything?
Bergren said Aurea's apprentice went north of the river. Hopefully not too far. Take to knock one of those over. They're built to last. That must be Naltuk looking out a bit. It looks like it's Hup. Naltuk?
Who are you?
Bergrand told me you'd be out here, and I'm not selling.
Well, you won't. She seeks guidance from... And the task she gave me is to observe the... What can I do about these towers? And only if the daemon's energy pulses.
Aratak said this day...
Look there. They're stronger.
I've seen something like this.
You have? These towers...
No.
Like I said...
Will you tell me?
You asked...
Only when I'm not gonna...
There's but one voice Soraya wants to hear.
All right. You want to stop this?
Outlander, wait. Won't you tell me...
Aloy.
Good.
Thanks for the vote, but I won't fall. Interesting. Maybe I could override it. I can kill the machines. Destroy it. Override it. We're introduced.
We should speak.
Seems I can take care of the machines and towers. The daemon's next.
You claimed its power. Perhaps Aurea should meet you. What she truly seeks is hope. She's in retreat beyond those mountains. You'll know you've reached the end when you shamans who complete the path, if you make it that far.
You said something about...
A crystal. That we Banuk believe it's the stuff of the blue. You might be more interested that...
Bergren told me...
In her absence, I serve the...
Out of responsibility.
I don't know if I can live up to Aurea. She took a chance on me. And aspired...
Were you with Aurea?
I wish I had been. Even with... When Aurea and the chieftain returned, I saw them argue. Then she came to me.
How do I cross the...
Go to the ice... Then follow the markers through the... But be careful.
And I'll find Aurea at the...
No. If you see her, would you tell her...
Alright. I guess I'm off to the ice rasps to find this shaman's path. Not built for mountain climbing, huh? This must be the ruined lounge. She said. Probably came from somewhere upriver. Follow the river, find its source. Seems simple enough. easier. Low and quiet does it. They're scanning for me. They're angry. Must be the entrance to this den. Nutritious. There. That must be where the water's coming from. Looks like something the old ones built. Well, somebody wanted in. Nearly blew this entire ledge off just to get through the door.
Flooding detected. Evacuation recommended. Overflow basin compromised.
The overflow basin. Is that the din? Looks like a control center. What happened in here to start the water flowing? Intake tower malfunction. Drainage system offline. That's probably not good news. Looks like most of the facility is underwater. How did this happen? Another holographic interface. Oh, this piece is missing. Not getting in here without it. The lock positions. Helpful. Are you all right?
You don't know how happy you've just made me. For a moment, I thought my fire was snuffed.
The forge gone cold.
But nope. Nope. Not old Gildan.
You're... welcome? Wait. Start from the beginning. What are you doing down here?
Ow! My apologies. When you mostly talk to yourself, you can tell your stories in whatever order you like. There's an artifact in that storage room I simply must acquire. But as you may have noticed, the door won't budge. I took one of those roundish, ringy what's-its from the wall beside the door. No luck. So I had to go with that panel with the button. Even less luck. My gentle experimentation caused the chamber to... flood. So I pushed the button again, perhaps a little too enthusiastically. Sparks and smoke. Now, obviously, I came here to investigate. My cautious footsteps may have contributed slightly to the collapse of a bridge. And when the bridge began to collapse, I may have, for the sake of expedience, abandoned the cumbersome ringy what's-it to the waves. By the time I thought to give up the endeavor, the door had closed behind me. And thusly do we come to the present moment.
You said...
Indeed. That an intricate... I've only seen one such device before. I remember holding it.
And one of these look...
Oh, yes. I've wanted to find one for so...
Well, there's no way we're getting into that storage.
You don't say. Well, that's fantastic. My savior! My salvation! Together that...
Didn't you say you...
Well...
So you found the button that controls the flow of water.
Quite, but...
And then you broke.
Also...
The panel's the only way to shut this...
That storage room is filled.
So, we need to replace that...
And I can...
Okay, Hilda.
Behind us lie a pair of...
Guess we better get...
I guess we better...